I am Bryan Smith. I'm 58 years old from Des Moines, Iowa.
Hello, Bryan.
Hi.
How are you feeling just right now, right here?
I'm tired, just got off my day job, come in to work this as a part-time job. So I'm a little fatigued, not bad, but a little. So,
So we just met
yes.
less than 10 minutes ago, and you very nicely accepted to answer my questions.
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. I have no clue. Because I had 10 minutes.
Who are you?
Well, I'm a father of three. I don't know, I'm a happy person. I'm a boisterous person. I like people. One of the reasons I took this job was because of the kids. So I love kids. And I'm social. I guess that's probably why I accepted your invitation, because I'm a social person. You know, they call me a social butterfly.
Okay, that's beautiful. Can you share a bit of your story? If you
I don't know what you want to know.
what you want to share.
I was born in Des Moines, Iowa in 1961. Did most of my schooling here. Was an athlete through high school and through college. I was an all-state football player. I was a three-letter man in high school. Went to college, junior college. Was a junior college All-American. Played in two Coca-Cola Bowls, 2 bowl games during college. Moved to Los Angeles. I lived in Los Angeles for 7.5 years. Came back home. Like I said, I'm the father of 3. My daughter's 39. My oldest son is 29. My youngest son is 19. So all my kids are 10 years apart. And right now, I'm going through my daughter's breast cancer. She was diagnosed at the age of 39 on her 39th birthday. We began chemo. We are now down to 2 chemos left, and then we rest. Then she has her mastectomy, and then we rest, and then she starts her radiation, and then once radiation is completed, then we rest, and then she has her reconstructive surgery. So that's where I'm at today. So.
Usually at this point, I talk about joy. How do you find joy in that?
In what?
In what you are going through, do you still find joy?
Oh yeah, because that's still my daughter. She's alive. We still have fun. We are each other's strength. So, I mean, joy is inside. It comes from within. So, you know, things outside of the body, let's call it the social things, doesn't really matter, especially when it comes to family or children or what have you. You find joy in them, they find joy in you. I mean, everything's not always peaches and cream, right? So you go through things, right? But at the end of the day, you can smile, you love your children. So I find joy in just knowing that she's strong enough to go through it, I'm strong enough to go through it with her, and that makes all the difference in the world. So.
What is your biggest fear?
As far as anything, I don't know. I think my fears are all small ones, you know. So I don't have a great fear. I mean, I'm a black man at 58 years old, and I'm still here. You know, despite all the things. You know, they used to say a black man's lifespan is what, 60 years old or 62 years old, and here I am hovering 60. I'm still here. With the police brutality and the killing of young black men, I'm still here. My sons are still here. So fear, I don't know. I don't know that I have any real fears. That would be life-changing. Everyone fears something, but if you allow fear to control you, then you're already dead, you know? So I don't allow myself to be controlled by very much. And fear is definitely not one of them.
What are you proud of?
I'm proud of my kids. I'm proud of their accomplishments, which makes me feel as though as a parent that I accomplished something, I did something well. And you know, my mom used to tell me when I was younger, junior high, high school, that I need to do better than her. She did a little better than her parents. She wants her kids to do a little better than her. I want mine to do better than me. And so far, we're on track to do that. So that's great.
Do you feel anger sometimes?
I do, yeah. I do. I mean, how can you go through life without being angry at some point? I mean, some people are just angry. I'm not one of those people. But I can become angry. But my mom used to tell my sisters when we were young, and I'd get in trouble for something. My sisters would tell, and it would be a lie, and then my mom would get in trouble. And then I wouldn't talk to my sisters, and my mom would tell my sister, don't worry, he'll only be mad for 5 minutes. So I don't have that built-in anger. You know, my anger is short-lived. You know, if I have an argument and I'm angry with my fiance, 15 minutes later, I forget about it, but she's still angry. You know, so I go in my own little corner, do my own little thing. I'm good. I got it off my chest. I don't hold it in, so it comes and it goes.
Will you vote in 2020?
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when it comes down to who's going to actually be there to vote for, right? Right now we have 20 people, right, democratically, right? Of course, I will never vote for Donald Trump. So if all the Democrats that's running for president were to die today, then I would have no one to vote for, right? So maybe I would run.
That's a good idea. What would be your program?
I don't know. I would start with equality for all. My biggest thing would be to try to bring the country divided back together. That would be the very first and foremost, right? We're a divided country right now, which we probably have been for many, many years. But it seems as though this one particular individual has brought it out in people. So, you know, that would be first. And then I would have to get on the medical trail. And just equality and justice, you know. We're at a point, and you know, you're talking to a black man, so I'm bringing you this from a black man's perspective, right? Per capita, we have the largest community imprisoned, right? For equal crimes of someone Caucasian or any other, you know, ethnicity. So I would have to want to bring that down. You know, I mean, something has to change in our judicial system. I mean, overall, I think it needs an overhaul. I mean, it's just crazy, you know. A black man gets caught with, you know, 10 grams of cocaine and he gets 30 years. A white person gets caught with 20 grams of cocaine and he gets treatment. You know, we had the big crack cocaine epidemic, as they want to call it, and they put us in prisons, right? So now we have an opioid epidemic, and they're putting in opioids basically and predominantly is a white drug, methamphetamines, the pills and stuff like that, predominantly white drug, and they send them to treatment. And now all these politicians, oh, we need to do something about this epidemic. But when it was in the inner city, this drug epidemic, oh, put them in prisons. Let's build some more prisons. Let's build some more jails, right? That makes me angry, just talking about it.
So what is the truth?
The truth is that there is no equality, and we must live our lives as best we can. Equality at some point will find us, whether it be at heaven's gates or hell on earth. Equality will find us. I think the truth is that all men were not created equal, but we were created equal. Okay,
so what is your truth, Bryan?
My truth is to take it one day at a time, live every day, right? Make changes where I can. And in treatment, let me see, how did it go? There's how is it? I forget. Something about changing what you can. What is it?
Or be the change that you want to see in the world. That was ending.
That's bottom line, that's what it is, you know. But it starts with self, right? The change has to start here first. And I've been through a lot of things in my 58 years, and I realized 25 years ago that I needed to change in order to have things around me change. So that's where I'm at. That's my truth.
Thank you. Is there anything else you would like to add before we finish?
Hello, world. That's
okay.
it.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.